I don't think I can help you.
In The Sopranos, Dr. Melfi is depicted as a skilled psychiatrist. Dr. Melfi adheres to ethical standards such as patient confidentiality and informed consent. She is also shown to have a genuine desire to help Tony Soprano work through his issues, despite the fact that he is a mafia boss and engages in criminal activities constantly. Spoiler alert, if you have not seen the entire Sopranos series, you may want to watch the episodes before watching the rest of this video, because I will be sharing information that may spoil the entire series for you. If you would like to see the summary videos I have created myself, you can click on the link in the description. Here you will find every episode summarized in chronological order from the pilot episode to the series finale. Some critics of the show have questioned whether Dr. Melfi's decision to continue treating Tony was ethical, given that he continued to engage in criminal activities and did not seem to be making significant progress in therapy at all. Overall, the depiction of Dr. Melfi's therapeutic approach and her relationship with Tony is a subject of debate and interpretation, and ultimately, due to the high level of writing present throughout the series, in the end, it is left up to the viewer to form their own opinions about the effectiveness of her treatment. At first, we start off the series, Tony being referred to Dr. Melfi by his primary care physician after experiencing panic attacks. From the beginning, Dr. Melfi saw an opportunity to help Tony work through his problems and improve his quality of life. Dr. Melfi continued to treat Tony Soprano because she truly believed that therapy could help him address his psychological and emotional issues. Despite learning about Tony's criminal activities and violent behavior, Dr. Melfi continued to treat him because she believed that everyone, regardless of their past or present behavior, deserves access to mental health treatment. She also believed that therapy could help Tony develop a sense of empathy and self-awareness, which would ultimately help him make positive changes in his life. However, as the series progresses, Dr. Melfi begins to question the effectiveness of her treatment with Tony and the morality of continuing to treat someone who is engaged in criminal activities. From the very beginning, Tony Soprano is portrayed as a skilled manipulator who is able to deceive those around him, including Dr. Melfi. There are several ways in which Tony tricks Dr. Melfi into thinking he is making progress in therapy, despite the fact that he continues to engage in criminal activities throughout the series. Tony often uses his charm and charisma to win over Dr. Melfi and make her believe that he is genuinely committed to therapy and making positive changes in his life. Tony is careful about what he chooses to disclose in therapy as well, and often withdraws information about his criminal activities or violent behavior by only sharing certain details and framing his experiences in a particular way. At times, Tony outright lies to Dr. Melfi as well, telling her things that are not true in order to make himself look better or avoid responsibility for his actions. Tony also sometimes uses therapy as a way to rationalize his criminal activities or violent behavior. For example, he may justify his actions by saying that he is protecting his family or doing what is necessary to survive in his line of work. Despite all this, eventually Dr. Melfi reads the book The Criminal Personality, A Profile for Change by Samuel Yockelson and Stanton Samenow in the second season of The Sopranos. In episode 7 of that season, entitled The Girl, Dr. Melfi is seen reading the book in her office during a session break. The Criminal Personality is a real book that was published in 1976 and has been used as a resource in the field of forensic psychology. In the context of the show, Dr. Melfi is reading the book in an effort to gain a better understanding of Tony Soprano's behavior and how it may be linked to any underlying personality traits or disorders he may have. Throughout the series, Dr. Melfi is shown to be a diligent and thoughtful psychiatrist who is committed to staying up to date with the latest research and ideas in her field. Her decision to read The Criminal Personality is consistent with this portrayal and demonstrates her willingness to explore new avenues of understanding when it comes to her patients. Dr. Melfi plays a significant role in helping Tony Soprano throughout the series by providing him with a safe and non-judgmental space to explore his emotions, motivations, and personal struggles. Dr. Melfi creates a safe and confidential space for Tony to discuss his thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or repercussions, and this allows Tony to open up and share things that he may not feel comfortable discussing with anyone else. Dr. Melfi also challenges Tony's beliefs and values, pushing him to explore his emotions and motivations in depth. She helps him to see how his actions and behavior may be linked to his past experiences and encourages him to take full responsibility for his actions instead. Throughout the series, Tony faces a number of challenges, including health problems, family conflicts, and legal troubles. Dr. Melfi is there to provide him with emotional support and guidance during these difficult times, helping him cope with stress and anxiety as well. Dr. Melfi also encourages Tony to explore his emotions and motivations in depth, helping him to gain a better understanding of himself and his behaviors. This leads to personal growth and self-awareness, as well as positive changes in Tony's relationships with others. At times, Dr. Melfi refers Tony to other mental health professionals or resources that can help him address specific issues and challenges. For example, she refers him to a sleep specialist to address his insomnia and recommends anger management classes to help him manage his temper. While Dr. Melfi is not able to quote-unquote fix Tony's problems or cure him of his underlying psychological issues, she plays a critical role in helping him to manage his emotions and behavior in a healthier, more constructive way. Dr. Melfi, in the end, realizes that she will not be able to help Tony Soprano in the way that she had hoped for. Melfi realizes that despite her best efforts, Tony has merely been conning her into thinking he is changing and growing as a person. Melfi realizes that she may not be able to help him overcome his violent tendencies or criminal behavior at all. In response to this realization, Dr. Melfi begins to question the effectiveness of traditional psychotherapy in treating individuals like Tony who are deeply entrenched in criminal lifestyles and behaviors. She begins to explore alternative approaches to therapy, such as medication and cognitive behavioral techniques, as a way to help her patients manage their symptoms and behaviors more effectively. Ultimately, Dr. Melfi decides to end her therapeutic relationship with Tony when she realizes that her values and Tony's values are fundamentally incompatible. While she acknowledges that Tony has made progress in therapy and has gained insights into his own behavior, she also realizes that he may never be able to fully overcome his criminal tendencies and that her continued treatment may be enabling his behavior and turning him into a better criminal. But what do you think? Do you believe Dr. Melfi was a good psychiatrist for Tony in the end? If you do, or if you don't, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.
I know too much about the subconscious now.
We upload new videos every week, so subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the like button as well. Click the notification bell to be notified of when we upload these videos. See you on the next episode of Culture Screen.